Hi beautiful friends, this is Cole Chance here with Yoga TX, coming right back from Asia, stateside, and excited to share some more videos with you all. So today we're going to do just kind of a total body stretch to get everything loosened up. So we'll work on neck, back, side body, hamstrings and quads of course, but let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and find your seat. If you would like to sit on a pillow or something to raise your hips up over your knees, sometimes that can relieve some stress if you're having any issues in your knees. But go ahead and just come to seated and take a big inhale. And sigh it out. Let's take one more inhale. So next inhale, let's raise our hands up over our head. Let's look up. Try to grow a little bit taller. One more inhale. And exhale, bring your arms down and just start to walk forward. While you're doing this, make sure to keep your hips on the ground. So at the same time you're walking your fingers forward, you can push the floor away and push your hips back down. Big inhale. And exhale, so you can come a little bit lower. Inhale. Let's walk our hands over to the right. So here you want to keep your left hip on the floor. So again, you're pushing away, at the same time you're falling forward. You can also start to pick your left arm up a little bit and look underneath if you'd like more of a side body stretch. So you can find your degree of where you want to be today. One more inhale. And exhale. And go ahead and slither onto the other side. So reaching out to the left and also pushing back to keep your right sit bone connected. So find where your stretch is today. If you'd like to lift that top arm, you can do that, or you can stay here. Inhale. And sink a little bit lower. And good, and we'll walk back to center. And then push yourself back up here. Inhale again, look up, reach up. And drop your left arm, and we'll keep our right arm and we'll bring it up and over. So we'll connect our right hand to our left ear. And we'll just gently pull your head down to your right shoulder here. You can take your left hand, and you can open up a little more right here if this feels nice to you. You can also reach your arm out. You could walk your fingertips out. You can also kind of move your arm around. So find that spot for you. It'll be different for everyone. But I'm pretty sure you can find it. Most people are pretty tight here. So once you find that juicy spot, take a big, deep breath into it and send some oxygen. To that spot. Roll your shoulders back here. We tend to want to come in when we feel the pain. So make sure you're staying open. One more. Good. Slowly release. Go ahead and take that top arm to your left knee here, and we'll take a twist. So top arm to the left knee, your left hand behind your hips here. We'll inhale, lengthen. So bring your spine up and out. Try to get a little bit taller. And then exhale. We'll twist our body and then bring your head around. So you want to bring your head around last. Protect your neck. On your inhale, come out a little bit and extend up. And then twist. And one more time, like someone's pulling a string. And then And twist again. And go ahead and unwind all of that. And we'll bring our left arm up. Bring it all the way over. Bring your left head to your shoulder. And then again, with your right hand, find what's working for you and where you can find that tight spot. And breathe big into it. This is really good for all you computer users out there. Computers are trying to kill us. So really spend a lot of time focusing on kind of undoing the work and the stress you created in your shoulders here. Wonderful. And come back up and take your left hand to your right knee. We'll inhale, lift up, and exhale, start to twist. And again, head around last. Inhale up, and exhale, twist. Last time, and twist. Take our hands and clasp them behind our head. So we're gonna take like a cat-cow, a seated cat-cow. It has the same variation, same action. So let's inhale, push your chest forward, roll your shoulder blades together on your back. So you can even think about visualizing that. Your shoulder blades coming together onto your back, chin up, sternum going towards the ceiling here. Exhale, we're gonna round. So bring your elbows together, tuck your chin as you start to curl your back. This should light up the muscles going on either side of your spine here. So you can control the intensity. So if you need to not go as far, this can be intense. Inhale, separate your elbows, look up, chest out, start to arch your back. And again, exhale, bring it all back in. Inhale, expand. And exhale, come back down. One last time. Inhale, open and expand. And then bring it back in, belly towards your spine. And good. Come back to seated here. So we're gonna come into cat-cow. You can just turn sideways on your mat. Let's go this way. All right, so we're gonna come onto our hands and knees. If you want to put a blanket underneath your knees for some more support, feel free to do that here. Blanket or a towel, anything will work. So let's take our hands underneath our shoulders, our hips over our knees. Spread your finger pads wide and your knees about hip distance apart. Your toes will be on the ground here. So we're gonna take that same action, the cat-cow, right here. So we're gonna inhale. Again, chest comes through, hips come up, belly to the ground, and look up. Shoulder blades coming onto the back. So same action, different position. Exhale, push the ground away. Pull your spine up towards the sky. Bring your belly in towards your spine so everything's moving up. Inhale, bring everything back down. You can go really slow here and feel that articulation of your spine. So you're not just pushing your belly down, you're also pulling your chest through. So there's two actions, down and out. Exhale, push away. Tuck your tailbone. Everything up. And again, inhale. come through. And there's also an action here of feeling like your knees and your hands are pulling together. That'll create that feeling of your chest coming through. So you're really pushing together. One last time.
Really exaggerate this action. It'll get you a really deep stretch.
And come through. Wonderful. Let's take our right hand right underneath your gaze here. So we'll move it over to the middle. Take your left hand and we'll reach up. Get a spinal twist here. And then take it and we'll thread it all the way through. So you'll come down to your left shoulder here. You can take your top arm and walk it out. You can also walk it over to the left and look underneath your right arm. So whichever feels better to you. This will be a little bit more of a stretch here, or you can keep it just straight. So inhale, and exhale. Walk your top arm back, push yourself up, and we'll replace our hands here. So let's take left hand, right underneath, right arm, inhale, open, and then exhale, twist. We'll bring it all the way through. So we'll come down to our right shoulder here. You can take your top arm anywhere you'd like. You can also push away here if you'd like to twist a little deeper, or you can just walk it out. One more inhale. Wonderful. Bring your hand back and push all the way back up here. Let's go ahead and sit back, child's pose. So let's take a wide knees child's pose. So separate your knees here and sit your hips back. We'll walk our arms out. And your hips may not come all the way down. You may be more like this, and that's fine too. So whatever feels good to you. But walk your fingertips out so we're opening up underneath this, underneath your armpit. And inhale, go ahead and rise back up here. So come back into tabletop. We'll start to transition into downward dog and start to open up our legs here. So let's take an inhale and come back into this pose. On your exhale, you're gonna start to round like we were doing, but then we're gonna tuck our toes and push back into down dog. So just take it small, don't go full expression, and then we'll inhale, come back to our knees. Pull your chest through and look up. So we'll slowly go deeper into our down dog. Exhale, tuck your toes. Push away with your hands. Inhale, come forward. Pull your chest through, arch your back. And then again, exhale. We're slowly articulating the spine, tucking the toes, and pushing back. And this time, let's stay. So let's check in with our hands. Spread your hands again very wide here. As wide as you can, like gecko hands, gecko palms. And push away. And you can have your knees bent here. Your heels do not have to be coming towards the ground. They want to be coming towards the ground, but they don't have to be touching the ground. That's the direction they're going, but they don't have to be there. And we're pushing away. We want our sit bones coming up towards the sky. Another inhale here, and exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Start to shift your weight forward into your hands